Yep, the Cowboys will not be going to the Super Bowl. And even though I'm not a Cowboys fan, I won't be watching the Super Bowl. It's going to be the whitest Super Bowl ever. I was at least rooting for a black quarterback, to make it. I'm a 49ers fan, but it's going to be the Packers and the Patriots, and I will not be watching. I don't give a goddamn. Y'all can call me, even though I cannot be racist, simply because I'm name calling. That's the only power that black people have when it comes to racist or being racism or practicing racism, rather. I won't be watching the Super Bowl at all, period. Straight like that. But that was a good game, man. I digress. Anyway, family, this is Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist, right back at you once again with another Great Man of God Media TV reaction. All right, so I'm going to be reacting to a video that seems to be chattering around the so-called black millennial sphere, black YouTube, or whatever you want to call it, black Twitter, black Instagram, right? This is comedian D.L Hughley, who is upset about Steve Harvey Coonin for Donald Trump. So I'm going to be reacting to that. That's posted on this YouTube channel, and I'm going to give you guys my real-time reaction and post commentary about this. And before I continue on that, once again, let me reintroduce myself and do my introduction. I am Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, all right? Because on this channel, I talk about counter racism. I also talk about issues that affect black people collectively as a group, and I offer my suggestions on how to replace this broken system of injustice, this broken system of racism, which is white supremacy, with a system of justice. So if you agree to that ideology, please subscribe to the channel. If you don't agree, subscribe anyway, all right? Because I need the view counts and I need my subscribers up so you can live out your fantasies, hate, watch, and troll, and do what you want to do. Because if you are one of those people, all right, at the end of the day, you're just a view count and a statistic. Anyway, family, so let's get right into it. I'm going to react to the video. Is titled D.L Hughley pissed off that Steve Harvey had met with Donald Trump. All right, so I'm gonna watch this video. Never watched it before. Like I said, when I do my reaction videos, they're not preemptive. These are my real-time reactions, and I'm gonna give you guys my post commentary. So let's get it popping. All right, here we go.
It amazes me that to convince black people that Donald Trump cares about them, he takes pictures with celebrities. It's amazing to me. If Donald Trump cared about black people, he wouldn't have denigrated the president with those claims of birtherism. He wouldn't have stoked fears and racist fears of saying this man is less than or is not one of us to become president. He wouldn't have, in the debates, talked about bringing back stop and frisk. Jeff Sessions would most certainly would not be his pick to head the Justice Department. Donald Trump takes pictures with black people. You know why you have a comedian, a rapper, and a football player out to talk about the concerns of the community? Because that's the positions you're used to seeing us in. You'd rather have black people be football players, comedians, and rappers than the president. You'd rather see us run the ball than run the country. That's why you do it. I ain't gonna never forget what you said about this man and how you got where you are. Some people might, but I never will. I'll never forget how you denigrated his family. I'll never forget how you stoked fears. Fuck you now and fuck you forever. So I'm here playing Pebble Beach for the first time in my life. I'm with George Lopez, Eddie Van Halen, and Brian.
Mm-hmm.
There's George Lopez right here. There's Eddie Van Halen. I call him Van Helsing. And
that's what you call Van
it's Van Helsing. He plays a mean he plays a mean guitar and kills vampires.
When he's not playing guitar, he's killing vampires.
Van Helsing.
Okay, what's this about?
I mean,
with the special guitar.
Right.
Is that Dad? Who's your favorite?
Okay, I don't know whoever edited this video. I don't understand why that clip was inserted in the previous rant about Donald Trump and Steve Harvey. That needed to be deleted. So I don't know what that was about.
Who's your best friend?
Again, a
Well, I had to
senseless clip.
fly all night to get here, but I got here in time to the White House to give, to moderate my Brother's Keepers panel. And now we're here at the White House. There's my Long Beach crew. And the president will be coming up right there. This is everybody. And so we're here waiting for the president to speak while I get a chance to talk to him and see what's happening. Even though I'm tired. I wonder if there's a place where a brother could take a nap in the White House. You think that could happen? I'm so tired. But I'm excited to be here. So I met some very cool young brothers.
Okay.
Saw Vice President Biden. I went by the Situation Room, and I had chicken fingers prepared by the Navy. So it's been a...
All right, I get it. All right, so I mean, obviously he supports Barack Obama, which is cool. His rant, the first part of the video, his rant, there were some parts in there I agree with, some parts I disagree with. Okay. Here's my thing, right? You know, D.L Hughley is a very, very smart comedian. Like one of my favorite comedians. I remember him way back with Comic View on BET. You know, he was the original host of Comic View. So that's how far back of a fan I am of D.L Hughley. A very smart individual when it comes to, comedy and talking about, just providing social commentary and things of that nature in politics and so on and so forth. My question, and I'm pretty sure he understands this. Hopefully he does. You got to understand that black people collectively as a group still suffer from Stockholm syndrome and they still suffer from cognitive dissonance. We need to listen. And I've talked about this many times before. Go back and watch my older videos about black people. All black people suffer from some sort of mental illness. And it comes from mostly of unforeseen and very drastic, very tumultuous circumstances like systematic oppression, aka white supremacy. So, coupled with the fact that you are affected by your surroundings, which is epigenetics, so it gets so bad where the over 400 years of systematic oppression affects your DNA. And these are facts. I've talked about this before. There has been studies of African American families who are suffering from mental disorders because of DNA traces of systematic oppression, aka white supremacy. So the thing is, family, Barack Obama has been president, a two-term president, and he has been a powerless Negro. Okay? We know this. He's a powerless token Negro. Hasn't done a damn thing for black people. So when it comes to black celebrities, getting an olive branch, a so-called olive branch from the white supremacist Donald Trump, right? Black celebrities, for the most part, will just shuck and jive their way to the White House and have a meeting. So many black celebrities have gone up and had meetings with Donald Trump. You know what? It kind of, when they meet up with Donald Trump at his Trump Plaza, it's basically an initiation. It's like you meet with Donald Trump and it's your initiation, right, to be a part of his particular ideology, which is white supremacy. All right. Some of you guys can talk about, well, that's a Mason, he's a Mason and he's talking about Masonic rituals and all that stuff. That's, that kind of talk is Alex Jones kind of talk. I don't like that conspiratorial Bilderberger's Trilateral Commission, the Rothschild stuff. I just talk about the people who control the wealth and the resources of this country, which is systematic white supremacy. The system itself is what I talk about. All right. So, D.L Hughley, he's very vocal about Barack Obama, but he has to understand, Barack Obama, and I'm pretty sure he knows this. Hopefully he does. Barack Obama is a powerless Negro. When it comes to black people, black celebrities, if they want to show support for a president, right? If Barack Obama wanted to extend an olive branch to some black celebrity, which is few and far between anyway, right? I think he did some kind of farewell celebration. I forgot where I saw it at, but I think he did some kind of farewell celebration. But when it comes to just having all these celebrities in droves to meet the president, you pick your poison, right? A powerless Negro or a wealthy white man. The black people are going to choose the wealthy white man. That's the end result you see. So it should be no surprise, should be no shocker that someone like Steve Harvey and Kanye West, and all these other black celebrities are meeting up with Donald Trump to be initiated in white supremacy to uphold, his ideology. This should be no surprise to D.L Hughley to show his disagreement, if you will, to Steve Harvey meeting with Donald Trump. Should be no surprise. But again, like I said, black people suffer from a plethora of mental illnesses, two of them being cognitive dissonance, right? And Stockholm syndrome and other misdiagnosed mental disorders that have not been discovered, which is dealing with epigenetics. So, it is what it is, family. Like I said before in my previous videos, it's up to you to change your circumstances where you live. Just start with your local government. Know who your city, know who your mayor is. Know who your city manager is. Know who your city commissioner is. Know who your police chief is. Know who your city councilman is. Know them by first and last name. Know when their weekly meetings are. Go up there and find out what's going on in your local city to make changes that affect the conditions where you live. Don't allow Donald Trump to affect the conditions where you live. Take it upon yourself to do it yourself, all right? So that's what I suggest, and that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do. So, it is what it is. So, the video itself, it was kind of weird the way it was edited. Like the first part of the video was dealing with the title. The rest was just random clips they inserted to make the video longer. So I guess that's what the channel does. They just insert clips from Instagram and other social media web pages, and they put them on their YouTube page or whatever. So it is what it is. But anyway, family, leave your comments down below about what you think about the D.L Hughley being pissed off at Steve Harvey for Coonin. Let me know your thoughts down below. All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.